Hi, I'm Councillor Ryan Jude, Cabinet Member for Climate, Ecology, Culture and Air Quality at Westminster City Council. We're here today to celebrate the culmination of 3 years of work towards achieving our net zero targets in the city. We're launching our second progress report and our updated Climate Emergency Action Plan, which reaffirms our commitment to our 2030 Net Zero Council and 2040 Net Zero City targets and celebrates all the work we've done alongside our residents, businesses and community organisations to date to reduce our emissions in the City of Westminster. Over the last 3 years, we've made huge progress towards achieving a fairer environment in Westminster. And I'm really proud of the work we've done. For example, our first ever Citizens Climate Assembly working with our residents, our Sustainable City Charter, partnering with businesses where we now have over 100 signatories who are committed to reducing their emissions, as well as loads of other actions you can read about in the progress report. And as a council, we're committed to reducing our own emissions to achieve our 2030 net zero target, which means investing in reducing the emissions in our fleet and reducing the emissions in all the property that we own across the city. Which is why today I'm at Queen's Park Library, where we've installed air source heat pumps, which alongside other measures will help reduce the emissions of the library. Over the lifetime of the project, this will save almost 200 tonnes of carbon. So whether it's your local leisure centre, the local housing estate office or your local library, look out for the heat pumps, the insulation measures and the solar panels on the roofs that have already gone up and are going to keep going up over the next few years. And something else that's really important to us is the adaptation and resilience measures that we know we as a council have to focus on. The impacts of climate change are already being felt, and that's why for the first ever time our Climate Emergency Action Plan will include dedicated actions towards achieving an adapted environment. This included co-designing work with residents for our flood resilience management strategy and our recent Cool Neighbourhood strategy, the first ever Cool Neighbourhood strategy produced by a London council. And we're doing all of this to improve the quality of air that our residents breathe in, to improve the biodiversity all across the city and to reduce emissions and energy bills for everyone who calls Westminster home. So if you're a resident, business or a community organisation that lives or works in Westminster, find out how you can get involved by going on the council website, reading the progress report, having a look at the updated Climate Emergency Action Plan and checking out our Fairer Environment Hub. We can't wait to work with you to achieve these actions over the years to come.